All right, what's going on, guys? This week, Jonathan and I took part in the Bartram PM race. It was a 6-hour endurance race. It started at 6 o'clock in the afternoon and went to 12 o'clock midnight. Jonathan and I had a blast competing in this race. We pushed as hard as we could, and honestly, guys, we didn't even do that bad. So here it is. Check it out. How excited are you? Ready for this?
We'll see.
He's preoccupied. He's getting ready to start. I'm gonna walk over here and get a better view for him. It's been a lot of fun. Everybody's out here. Some people are out here taking it seriously, some people aren't. As you can tell, Johnny and I are rocking the Hawaiians. Got these at Walmart, about $7. But we're out here, we're having fun. If we can win, we can win. But if we can't win, it'll be a good time. I'm gonna walk on down here to the starting line so we get everybody coming through. We got wave 5 coming through. The one Johnny's in. Here we go, Johnny! All right, we're going. All right, so right here you can see that Jonathan had just finished his first lap. I checked in with the parents right there to the left of the screen, and I hit the trail hard. Jonathan maintained an excellent lap time, the first lap of 45 minutes. That means he was pushing 13 and about 13.5 miles per hour for his whole first lap. So of course, my adrenaline's pumping. I have no idea what's gonna happen when I get out there on the course. But right here, I hit this first climb. It's a 0.2 mile climb at a 4.3% grade. And I'll be honest with you, my legs were feeling it, my heart was feeling it, my lungs were feeling it. I knew that I was pushing a little bit too fast, so I had to remind myself to step back and pace it. Luckily, right after I get to the top of this climb, there is a very nice flowy single track downhill that I was able to keep my speed but not have to pedal quite as much, and it paid dividends in the end. So like I said, right here we've got this fast flowy single track. I'm not pedaling too much, and it helps so much when you transition to the climb in the next frame. This climb right here is known as the hill repeat climb, and it is a 6% grade. It is so difficult because you are pushing the entire way up. To make matters worse, it's followed by this punchy uphill right here. But anyways, let's transition into my first post-lap interview.
How do you feel after lap 1?
Honestly, super drained, but it was the most exhilarating thing ever. Being out there and racing is next level compared to chasing KOMs on the weekends. My boy Adam over here, he's the fastest guy I know.
Oh yeah.
Over 25. And yeah, it was fun. I think lap 2 is gonna be a little bit harder. Lap 3 is gonna be crazy. Not gonna be able to push lap 3. I'm gonna coast in right at 11:59, 59 seconds. Just barely making it across to get that 6th lap, hopefully. But other than that, let's get it. This is for you, Drew. All right, so unfortunately going into the 2nd lap, my camera started to mess up, started to experience a couple of technical difficulties. However, at the start of my 2nd lap, I got caught in this nice little group of about 5 to 10 guys. We were pushing the pace really hard. We were able to draft off one another and save a lot of energy. And after this piece here, I really don't have any more footage from the 2nd lap. But as you can see, it's a little bit lit up. But going into the 3rd lap here, it is dark. For the entirety of the 3rd lap, I could probably only see about 5 or 10 yards ahead of me. Luckily, Jonathan and I ride these trails so much throughout the week, and just honestly for the past year, that I was somewhat able to know where I was and where certain things were, such as roots and rocks. But yeah, the entire 3rd lap was dark, it was misty, there was fog, so like I would come into random patches of fog and not really be able to see anything at all except for maybe 2 or 3 feet in front of my front tire. But the technical section that I'm in right here in this clip is probably the hardest portion of the whole race. It's punchy climbs with quick descents and super tight right and left turns. You've got huge rocks, roots, places where you can slide out, but honestly, I really enjoyed it, other than the fact that I was cramping up and literally so drained. I pushed really hard to try to get as much time off the clock as possible for Jonathan and I to get as many laps in the time allowed. That right there was the exact experience of what Jonathan and I went through for the entirety of our 6-hour race. Out of the 200 people that were in the race, there were 10 overall teams in our division. I have our results right here. Jonathan and I unfortunately missed the podium by 1 lap. We came in 4th for our division, and our paces for the entire race were honestly pretty good. For our first lap each, Jonathan averaged a 45 and I averaged a 46. On our second lap, Jonathan was a 47.53 and mine was a 49.53. So I was 2 minutes behind Jonathan on that one. And on our last laps, Jonathan and I both had a 52 to a 53-minute lap. So honestly, we both killed it. And then there was a miscommunication on Jonathan and I's part. Jonathan, while I was out actually doing our 6th lap, Jonathan was looking at the race results, and for whatever reason, it seemed as if by a long shot we were in 8th, 9th place. There was no way we were going to podium. So I came in, and Jonathan looks at me and tells me, like, hey, we're done. Like, there's no reason to do a 7th lap other than the fact that to say we did it. However, I was like, dude, this was our plan all along. So I'm shooting out. I shoot out of the gate and I start going for that 7th lap. And I got about 5 or 6 miles in and I cramped up so bad. There was nothing I could do. I have footage of it, but y'all don't want to see that. I can hear myself grunting and sweating, and at one point my quad on my right leg locks up, my hamstring on my left started to lock up, my calves, I couldn't push anymore, to the point that I literally rolled to a stop on the side of the trail, and had to walk all the way from the back of Bartram Forest back to the race center. However, Jonathan and I, like I said, we loved this race. This race was a phenomenal time, an experience that we will never forget, that we are going to take into the next one. I believe the next race is in October in Hartwell, Georgia, and we look forward to training hard for that one to hopefully this time make the podium. We did not expect to get that close our first race in. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you have enjoyed what I was able to put out this week. Remember, guys, like, comment, subscribe, but comment down below, because I am looking for what you guys want to see. What would y'all like for me to do more of? And by commenting down below, I can begin to appeal my content for what you guys, my subscribers, enjoy. So remember, like, comment, subscribe, get the bell on, do everything that you can so that when my videos come out, you're able to watch them, you're able to give me feedback, and I can just ultimately make this channel more fun, more engaging, and overall just more positive. So yeah, but until then, you can click right over here to watch some of my older content. Make sure you click right over here to subscribe if you haven't, and get the bell on. But until then, I'll see you out there, and I'll see you on the trail, guys.